Hello everyone, I'm Andrew Huffman. The end of the year is always very active at the Ohio State House as lawmakers attempt to wrap up their work before breaking for the winter holidays. I'm here to provide you with an update on recent legislative activity that will impact not only realtors, but also homeowners across the state. One of the most high-profile bills we worked on this year was legislation regulating the practice of real estate wholesaling. I'm happy to report that the first time in Ohio's history, the Ohio legislature passed legislation that would crack down on this predatory practice. Senate Bill 155 was passed with unanimous support in both the House and Senate and was signed by the governor on December 1st. The legislation would require wholesalers to have the homeowner sign a disclosure form before entering a contract that clearly describes the wholesaler's intent. The disclosure would also make sure homeowners understand that the wholesaler is not representing their interest in this transaction and that they are entitled to seek legal or professional advice. It would also inform the homeowner that the property may be sold at below market value. Property owners who do not receive and sign the disclosure can cancel the contract at any point before closing, and wholesalers can face enforcement under the Consumer Sales Practices Act for violating the law. While Senate Bill 155 will not completely stop real estate wholesaling, it will, for the very first time, provide transparency to the practice and give consumers a cause of action against any wholesaler violating the new law. These new requirements will take effect in March of 2026. We were also working to provide tax relief to Ohioans facing recent spikes in their property taxes. Earlier this year, Ohio Realtors partnered with other stakeholders to form the Ohio Homebuyer Protection Coalition, which spearheaded this effort and advocated for reforms that would make Ohio's property tax system more transparent and to create protections against unrestrained growth in property taxes. I'm happy to say that through these efforts, Ohio's lawmakers passed the most sweeping tax reform package in over 50 years, consisting of 4 bills that will save Ohioans over $3 billion in property taxes over the next 3 years. Together, this legislation will prevent automatic tax increases as home values rise by capping the growth of revenue at inflation for schools on the 20 mil floor and for local governments inside millage. The legislation also ensures that emergency and substitute levies count towards a school's 20 mil floor calculation, moving over 200 schools off the floor and ensuring that property tax reduction factors apply to protect homeowners against skyrocketing property tax increases each time their home value rises. The property tax overhaul also gives county budget commissions new authority to review and reduce revenues collected by local governments if there is evidence that the tax collection is unnecessary or excessive. There was also a last-second amendment that was added to one of the bills that would transfer the 10% non-business property tax rollback that the state covers for rental units to an enhanced owner-occupied tax credit. This change will result in owner-occupied credit being increased to over 15% over the next 4 years, but has been criticized due to its impact on rental units and tenants. That being said, these property tax reforms were passed with bipartisan support. Once enacted, Ohioans should start receiving property tax relief as early as the second half of next year. Lawmakers are now on recess and won't return until the end of January. We're looking forward to an active year in 2026 as it marks an election year that will shape the political landscape in Ohio for years to come. Thank you for all your advocacy efforts throughout 2025.